Okay, let's start this, shall we? Let's start. Get into trading view. Have a look at what's going on. Share my screen even. Boom. We're ready. We're ready to go. No, we're definitely not trading the NQ, though I'd love to see what happened this morning. Was there a winner? Here we are. No, but that would have been a winner. Okay, cool. Not a valid trade though. Completely different to the strategy that I use. So let's actually get on to Starlight. Have a look at it. See what's going on. Now, Starlight indicator. That's obviously not it. Starlight tracker, even. Here we are. Finished up. So, we've got the 14th of the 6th. I usually do this on a Monday. I'm doing it today. Can't do it on the Monday. That's why I'm here. I remembered. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look-see. Okay. The 20th of the 6th. Let's see what we've done so far. That will make it so much easier. So, 16th. We can go through it until then. And then we can just update on the Monday. Whoa, there's a lot on the 16th. All right, let's do it. 2 hour, turn it on. See how we go. No, wouldn't have hopped in, which is a shame because wouldn't have done it. Wouldn't have hopped in. It's just not trending properly to the top side. That would be not trend trading at all. In fact, that would be a reversal. So big dog, Chris, he's here. He's here. 16th. Double bottoms, double tops. No, wouldn't have hopped into it. I think we hopped into 2 trades this week and they were losers. Oh, is that the 16th? Okay, this is the 16th here. Oh, damn. Okay, so I think this would have actually been okay. Sell. How big's a stop loss? Oh, okay. Let's go back and have a look. Once the replay mode gets on. Yeah, I would be calling that the last high. Is that really a break of structure, though? Just let me zoom in here and see that. Is that really a break of structure? Guns, like, and subscribe, yeah. See, here's my thing. There are 2 candlesticks going up, but it really doesn't actually break structure through here. These 2 are equal, and then you've actually got this area right here, and it kind of just like bounces straight off it. Would I say it's a low? Maybe. But I don't think I would be saying this is a high. It's kind of like this. At this moment, I wouldn't be saying that this area here is a high. Why? Because it hasn't broken down. Now that we break structure across here, yeah, easy. There's no way that I can't say that isn't. But you're either looking and saying, well, it breaks structure here, and therefore it's a high. Okay, yeah, cool, awesome. So what about this? What about this here? What about this candlestick and this candlestick? What about the wicks right here? What about the fact that it does just completely just fall off? Let's go and even look at the higher high, lower low strategy source code. Even that doesn't say it's a high, right? So we're not going to actually use this one here because your high would be all the way up here, which is massive. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to be doing that. No, we need to get the 1 hour over here instead. This is 16th. Again, lower high, higher low, but it hasn't been trending for long enough. Would be interesting to see what happens afterwards. Miss out on a loser. That's absolutely fine. Whoa, what is this one here? Wow. Oh, because of NZD CAD, we're on 30 minutes now. Yep. 13th, 16th. Okay. So this one, yes, definitely has been going down. We've got double tops. We do not have double bottoms. From here to here, no double bottoms. So would I have hopped into this area? Well, this definitely wouldn't have been the high. Not a chance. It's way too small. I would say it's definitely a high in the 30 minutes here. Why? Because we definitely have broken above this structure here, especially this area here. I know that's probably going to be a high. Again, if we put on this higher high, lower low, you can literally see it says high right here. So I would be looking at it. So stops being here, entry being here, that's all fine. Was there anything for us to not want to hop into this trade? There's no news, there's no consolidation, there's nothing. I would have hopped into this trade. That's where my stop loss would be. My take profit would be down here. So if we go into here, we're going to have to track this. So that's on the 16th of June at 1300. 16th of the 6th. Whoa. 16th of the 6th. 1300. Do I actually do? Yeah, I do. Cool. It is NZD CAD. Of course, it's a CAD that decides to ruin us. It's on 30 min. Stop loss is what? 22.8. Possible stop loss, we can't put that in. That's an NA because obviously this is a loser through here. We have an NA through here as well. This is our before photo. So let's see if there's anything that can help us get out beforehand. No, we would have just lost. That would be it. It's a shame. That's what would have happened. We never had our lower lows. So we'd be looking at here, and that'd be a minus 2%. Minus 2% through there. Okay. A loser, but that's all right. That's all right. You're going to get losers. It's going to happen. 2 hours here and here. Both of them aren't trending enough. So we have missed out on quite a good few trades through here. But in fact, we wouldn't have won on those ones. So that's absolutely fine. Good. 1 hour. Again, it's the same thing. Hasn't been trending for long enough. Just has not been. And I'm going to assume this is the same thing. Yeah, this is the same thing. This is the same thing. Lower low, lower high, lower low. Double tops. Maybe a higher low. Hasn't been trending for long enough. No way. No way. Even if we came over to here on the buy. I mean, that says 3 days and 4 hours. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. It would be where we need it to be, but it's just not. We just have to give them up. That's a shame. And it might just be one of those weeks, but it is what it is. Can't really do anything about that. Okay, this one's a little bit of a different example here. This is different. So we're definitely going up and forming a higher high through here. We break through all of this structure. Clearly, easy, done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Not enough. Not enough. Would it have been a very nice winner where you would have put your stop loss down here? Oh, that would have been the biggest stop loss in the world. In fact, you actually probably could have put it here at that point in time. Still would have been, no, we can go for that, but you wouldn't have made your 1 to 2 anyway. So that's all good. Oh, God, we're going to lose on this one too. So at this point in time, do we have news coming out? It's on the 4 hour. No, we don't have news coming out. Okay. So you got your range here. There was a couple that were just out, that were out of the time frame. What do you mean by that, Guns? So through here, we've got a range. We've got a breakout, and I probably would have looked at this and honestly just said, I don't need the retest and the breakout again, like before the 24 hour. Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah, I wouldn't have necessarily said that I need the retest because we've come so far. So it's just about how big the stop loss is going to be. Oh, thank you, Lord. Way too big. Way too big. We're saved. We're saved. So this one's a different story because we do have double tops. Maybe not. We don't count slippage. You do have double bottoms through here. So you wouldn't be hopping in regardless. Absolutely fine. Rules are really saving us right now. 16th, it's over here. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see. Right. Higher high, higher low. Higher high. Am I going to call that a low? Probably not. Would I call this a low? Yeah, I would. I would call that a low. I know it says it here and these are both highs. So I'd be looking at this and actually saying that's downtrending. I wouldn't have hopped into this trade. Great British Pound, 30 minutes. That's the 16th, that's the 14th. So over here. Okay, all right. So high, low. Low, doesn't matter. It's only one. Higher, low. Yep, that's 24 hours. We've absolutely got that. That's more than fine. Easily could have hopped into here. Here's your buy. Ooh, where's your stop? Where's your stop loss going to be? Because that's definitely not a low. Every day of the week, that is not a low. Oh, it's going to be too big, isn't it? 36.9. Way too big. Because where else are you putting it? Here? That's not a low. It's just one candlestick. And would you even have got? Well, you probably would have got your 1 to 2. Well, you wouldn't have even done it anyway, so it doesn't even matter. You just have to put your stop loss to make a 1 to 2. You would have to put your stop loss somewhere around here, which just does not make sense. Does not make sense whatsoever. So 2 hours in here. These are going to be plagued by the same things. This one clearly doesn't have a low. It would be here. However, this one does have a low. You could have chucked it here on the 2 hours. Or this might be a losing trade. This might be another losing trade. Holy. Okay. Double tops. No double bottoms. Nope. Now, has it been trending for long enough? Lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high. So we need 36 for this. So basically from where it breaks, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No. Definitely not for this one. It just isn't trending because we're still formed a lower high and a lower low. And basically at this point here, have we got a higher low at this point? No. No, we don't. We don't. You'd say that's still going down, right? So both of these, because of that, you wouldn't be hopping into them. It's again just going through a checklist mentally in my head of all the disqualifiers. That's what helps me just stay sane. So here probably is the break. So you'd have a higher high, a higher low, lower high. No. I'll have to remember that break thing, writing it down. Yeah, cool. I've also got a video on it in the links section, the Discord as well. So here really is where it breaks. But then you get your lower high and you get your lower low. For that reason, I can't hop into it. I can't do it. I can't justify it. If you're saying this is a trend trading strategy and you look at that and you go, oh, yeah, I'd hop into that. I'd hop into that bullish trend. I'd hop into that bullish trend with a lower low and a lower high. Would you? No. I don't know how you could say that you're a trend trader if you hopped into this one. That doesn't make sense to me, right? So NZD CAD on the 30-minute. Is this still 16th? No, it's 17th. Clearly not trending down for long enough. ADJPY on the 30-minute. Oh, these are the two that we hopped into. These are the two that we hopped into. Yeah. Yeah, these ones sucked. This was a big problem. Here, I believe, is what we did. We went for a 1 to 2, which is here. Oofed. Control C, Control V, Control V. Damn. This is the 17th of the 6th. It's going to be the same here. It's going to be the exact same time, 2030 for both. It's going to be AUDJPY and NZDJPY, both on the 30-minute. Stop loss for AUDJPY is 24, essentially. Wrong way. Control C, Control V, Control V. This is what happens. Sometimes you just do not get what you need to get. What is this here? Stop loss. I don't know what it is for the other one, however. And we lost. Double tops at this point, by the time you get double bottoms, it's too late. You're already gone. You're already gone. It's see you later time. Can't do that. So NZDJPY, this was a rough one. I do remember taking this. It did suck. It wasn't fun. 22.4, so basically 23. We have to do a before photo and an after photo so I can make sure. Journaling is super important. Otherwise, what are you doing? Copy the link. And let's push on. Josh Bond, yep. Yeah. It was more a reversal setup. It's still forming your higher highs and your higher lows. Yes, you've got double tops here, but the trend line that you could draw the entire way, it was still pushing up, albeit slowly. And if the rules say it's still trending, then it's fine. We do have double tops. We do not have double bottoms. That's not a low for me, especially. This is here. Yeah. I was talking about another setup earlier. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I thought you were referring to this one. And it was just its time. It just turned around and it just went, nah, see you later. Couldn't do anything about that. That's just how it is sometimes. So this one was different though, because you did have your double tops here and here, and you actually had double bottoms before you hopped into this buy. No. Great British Pound in the 30-minute. Let's see. Oh, big range. Big range. Big range. Massive range. Am I wrong in saying this? That's too far. Let's see, shall we? Oh, that's a double. It's definitely double bottoms through here. It hits up here, goes up, goes down, goes up, comes down. Yeah. Unfortunately, no. Everything else looks so good. It looks so good, hey. It looks fantastic. Yeah, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Yeah, but it is ranging. It just is. Anywhere else in this, you would have lost, and you just got to just have the data that you have. You go off what you do. Damn. That's always shocking when you've just had a back-to-back losses, and you see a trade that you could have hopped into, and you're like, oh, it was a 1-to-5. It was a 1-to-5. I really could have used that. But I spy over here. Oh, is that news? Please, no. Please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. No news. You've got a lower low here, a lower high here. Absolutely. In fact, you've got lower lows through here in this area, right? You break out from this area anyway. You've got no news. It's clearly been going down for a long-ass period of time. Really, from anywhere around here, that's definitely 24 hours. We've hit that on the head. Yeah, to all of it. Your stop loss is absolutely massive. Because, of course, it's Great British Pound AUD, and the stop loss is just absolutely huge. I might have to go and back test this pair again, to be honest. Not because it won. Hey, don't matter. We missed out on a loser. But I would have wanted to hop into that. And that is obviously our last high. Clearly it is. Well, yeah, saw this one and we're like, oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we wouldn't have hit it. We would have lost. So I guess it works out. Saved us. Yeah, in the end, no to both of them. There's an hour one here. Obviously not to both of them for the same reasons that we've just literally talked about. Sell. Now, this, I do remember this one. Okay. So, this one's a little bit of a tricky one. Why? Because we formed a lower low and it's going to be a lower high by default. It is pushing up. It absolutely is. But on the sell, we actually just define a lower high. Lower low, lower high. Still trending. By our rules, by market structure, is that not bearish? Is that not bearish? It has to be. even though it's come up through here. So here's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's news. So even though we would have hopped into, the stop loss must have been absolutely massive. On 30-minute, yeah. That was actually a valid trade in terms of market structure. Okay, let's play this forward until we get that sell. Okay. Double tops, double bottoms, no. Euro NZD on the 1 hour. Double tops. Oh, we don't have double bottoms. So you would have hopped in through here. This one I actually probably will take. That's too big for your stop loss anyway, so no. That's going to be too big for your stop loss. Those are the same ones that we just talked about. CAD Chef on the 1 hour. This is, wait, these are all 19? Oh my word. Where's 19? This is 19. Yeah. Okay, it's 1 a.m. Yeah, we're all good. Okay, no. 2 hour, no. 4 hour, this is probably going to be a no as well. No to both of them, ranging through there. Ranging again, absolutely not. Is this going to be a crappy little ranging one? Let's see. Lower high, higher low, lower high, double bottoms, higher high. No, for those reasons, absolutely not. Okay, let's see. Higher high, higher low, lower low, lower high. Yeah, I would probably. I think this is going to count as a high. Yeah, we break through structure. That is a high. That is an absolute high right there. So here's your problem. You got a higher high and then you got a higher low. Sorry, a lower high and a lower low. Therefore, I can't look at this and go, I'm going to hop in. Also, your stop loss would have been massive. AUD, USD, no. No, I wouldn't have hopped into this one. So I don't think so. Let me go back to this CAD JPY just to make sure. Let's see what's happening through this area here, because I think they're at the exact same time. The 19th, which was yesterday. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Yeah, that's actually all valid. Stop loss, however, it's not this. It's this. I don't count slippages. Right? We haven't really broken any structure whatsoever. I'm not counting that, right? I hope everyone understands that. In terms of this is a slippage. That's why it's down here. No, we haven't broken anything. This is not enough to be a high. No. Jeff JPY. So this is the same thing. Your last high is going to be over here, which is too much. Or you can add 5 onto JPY pairs. So on this one here, yes, short, stop loss is there. That's 31. We're going for a 1 to 2 down here. There is no news. There's nothing else. Like, are we about to get 4 losers in a row? That's going to be crazy. 19th at 0830. 19th to 6. 0830. Chef. Oh, wrong one. Chef JPY. 30 min again. What's stop loss like? 31. I actually don't know if we win or we lose on this one. What do we do? Holy crap. So if this is news, however, we're saved. If it's not news, oh my God, it's not news. What is this? What is that? What happened? Are we sure there's no news? Am I having to check Forex Factory on the 19th? Oh yeah, I've done this, haven't I? Want to hear something funny? Yeah, go for it. Filter. I want Chef and JPY as well. Apply filter. 19th. Chef at 5:30 p.m. Ha! Okay, we're all good. I won on that one. How the hell did you win? You're in for a sell. You're in for a sell. So this one, as I've always said, with news, or maybe not always said, I set my stop loss. You set your stop loss higher before I went to bed. Okay. So with news, in a situation like this, what I have been saying, at least over the past couple of months, and definitely on these lives, is if you know news is coming out and you're sitting somewhere around here, you just chuck that bad boy at break even. It's a zero wall trade. That's a negative trade, right? We do not win or lose anything on this one here because of the news, because it's coming out at 5:30. What time's this? 17:30, 5:30 p.m. That's the same time. Chef pairs right here. And you've got a 6 p.m. one, right? So you're not doing that. What do you do if you are losing? I just chuck it right. If I'm say my candlestick is here and I'm losing and I'm here, I'll do the exact same thing. I'll just go, yeah, there you go. Chuck it right there. I've used approaching and close the trade. No, I wouldn't close the trade. I'd keep it going because imagine this, right? Negative news, boom, you win. Done. Cool. Awesome. Like there's no need to hop out of it. It's just, okay, yeah, cool. And you can just put it there. And if it takes you out, it takes you out. Guess what? Hop back into it afterwards. Just do that. When the spread is all settled down, it was still a completely valid trade. You know, some guys get taken out even though it moves up here and then it moves all the way down. You go, oh, well, I put my stop loss there or spread took me out or whatever it is. But I would have recorded that as a appropriate trade. So I would have hopped out, well, put my stop loss here, been up or be alerted or whatever it is. If it then settles down and it's still in my drawdown, I would then re-enter here or wherever it is, put my stop loss in its original place. And now if it is a winner, I actually make way more money. It's only with news. It looked amazing, so weird it went the other way. Goddamn spread. Yeah, spread, man. But like that's why I just love what is it? Scalping on what do we do, Chris? It's futures. It's futures. That's the name of the game. It's basically what I did. It felt weird when I saw the straight movement. I was like, let me move my stop loss before bed. Yeah, nice work. Nice work, Guns. That's a perfectly worked trade. So you'd look at this, you'd copy the link, you'd say, okay, no worries. We'd make 0% on that minus commissions, but we're not factoring commissions in at this current point in time. There you go. And we're done. Awesome. That is a valid trade though, however. So stop loss about 10 or so pips above the last candle. You can chuck it really wherever you want, mate. You can chuck it really wherever you want. I just put it near break even, to be honest. You can have it 5 pips away. You can have it 6 pips away. It doesn't matter. If it goes down, awesome. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you got it 10 pips away because if spread's 10 pips, it only needs to move 1 pip and you're out. So doesn't really matter. Minimize your losses. That's what I do. That's why mine would be literally like right here. I'd have it really close to it. So if I'm out or whatever it is, oh, okay, I'm out. I'm done like this. I'll post where I put it if you want the Discord. Yeah, go for it. Cool. That's an easy one. USD Chef 30 minute. No, obviously. And these are just the ones to today, which we can. So this one's hard because where the hell's your last stop? You're obviously not putting it here because you're literally there. You've already actually broken underneath it with this one. So where's your last low? No. Here, never hopping into that one. Hey, this, no. Odd Chef, no. USD JPY, we just looked at that. ANZ DJPY in the 4 hour. I think we were just talking about this in the group and had a laugh at it. Were we just talking about this in the group? I can't remember. Were we? What did we talk about? ANZ DJPY. Yeah, cool. All right. Let me have a look at it. Yeah, mate. Okay. So let me actually have a proper look at it. Because I think all I talked about was the stop loss. I didn't actually talk about can you hop in it or not. Yeah. Cool. Let's see this. It's definitely a low here. It's definitely a low here. Guns, I thought it was AutoCAD. Okay, definitely a low. However, you got this, and you know what the funny thing is? It's a double bottom, so it's not actually a lower low. I'm not counting this. This is absolute bull. So actually, as weird as it is, it's still trending according to market structure, right? If you're actually doing this because you don't break this area, that is a low. That's the last low. That's not a low. It's not a low, right? You don't break any structure. It just comes straight back down. Technically, that's just a double bottom. It's not actually lower. Unless, I mean, you could go on here and you could say lower low. Here's your higher low. Why is this a lower low? That's why I hate this indicator, right? It's just, sometimes it just makes no sense. Oh, yeah, it's low. Why? Because these tiny wicks of, it's not. It's not. It's not a lower low. And then you've got a higher high. Or maybe double tops. But you can, oh, shit. I didn't see the double tops. And then you've got double bottoms. Uh-oh. Where are we now in this trade? Oh, we're here. Hop out of it. Hop out of it, Bondi. Hop out of the trade, mate. It's double bottoms and double tops. Every single day of the week. Every single day of the week. I didn't see that. I didn't see that when I hopped in. Yeah, you're going to have to take a small loss on that, mate. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's not valid. It's not valid because of that. Double bottoms, double tops. You're going to take out of a 53, you're going to take 10. You're going to take a 1/5 loss. That sucks. Apologies about that. But yeah, that's it. So $7 buy. Oh, what are we sitting on? Oh, we're still up 1%, 1.44% for the month. 1.44% for the month. That is what we're up. Okay, we're making money. We're making money. We've got one more week. And today, of course. We've got one more week and today. Who knows what could happen? In 1 week, we were literally 8% down through here. The next week, I don't know where it starts and where it ends. Let's just say this. We're 12% up, right? So look at the macro, not the micro. As I said, in May is always our worst month. May is always our worst month. June has always been slow. It's July. I can remember, of course, Christoph was around at this time. I don't know if he was one of the guys that did it, but we were trading together with Cody and quite a few other people. We didn't lose. The famous story that I've told so many times. We didn't win a single trade in May. We took like no trades at all in June. I think we came off it at just BE, and we took like 4 or 5 runners in July, and we ended up making something crazy, like including May, June, and July. It was about 21% for the Starlight strategy, which was nuts, absolutely nuts. So remember that. That's the game of trading. That's the game of trading. I mean, I'm sure Christoph could talk about this as well with his own strategy, which has been really funny. Like biggest winning month before, this month, just all losers and just like invalid trades. Haven't had a winner yet. So like the 20th. I love the strategy. It's absolutely fantastic. It's great. I trade it. But that is the game of trading. You come off a really good month and then you go, oh, there's nothing here. But there's still time. There's still time. There's still one more week. And who knows what's going to happen? Yeah, you can't win all the time. All we know is that by following the rules and following procedure, that's actually what makes you money. You know, I was talking to a beginner trader yesterday. And it's like, what's the secret for you making money long-term over all the years? And I was like, it's just following the procedure. That's all it is. It's just going, are these the rules? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's stick by them. Yes, the rules this week so far have cost us 6%. But the rules for the entire month have made us 1.44%. So you can look at this month and go, damn, that sucks. That's crap. But you weren't saying that in the first week. You're sitting there and going, oh, I'm up 4%. Oh, holy crap. Like I'm up 3%. You know, I'm 7% up. Amazing. And now we're only up 5 instead of 11. But we're still up 5. And if we just get 3% this next week, we're going to be on track. We're going to be there for our total. And maybe this is a year where we don't make 44%. Maybe it's a year where we do go over 44%. Can't always hit it. But hey, even if we only made 30, it's crazy. Best time of the month is also from the 20th to the end of the month, so still got time. Only down 6% for the month so far. Yeah, it's Christoph's strategy for anyone that was thinking about that. Yeah, that's the thing. It just comes in waves. This start of it was the best for us. This start of it was the worst for us. End was really good. Maybe the end's going to be poor. Who knows? Jumping around Israel war isn't making it easy. Yes, I can confirm that. Let's just go on oil. With all this crap that's going on, it's absolutely nuts. I trade oil like every day, and I'm taking a break from it because it's too much for me. It's too much for me in my strategy. I can't do it. Cannot do it. Anyway, that is it from me. Not the best week. Definitely not the worst week. Just got to stay consistent in execution, like Alex is saying. Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing that you can do. You will make money. You will make money if you follow it long term. Long term. We've only got 2 months of data that we've been tracking so far. You got to look at the macro. You get involved in this week, or this week's been crap, or last week's been crap, or whatever. Don't worry about it. It's a week. Even a month in terms of the 11 that we do is 1 in 11, 2 out of 11, 3 out of 11. And again, you would have thought this is going to be an awful month. Wasn't. Came up 4% in total. That's crazy. And if 2-3%, if that's all we make at the end of it, or we lose 2%, whatever it's going to be, well, that's what it's going to be. Next month we come in and we make 8. I love July. July, August, September, October, and November. These 5 months are my favorite. Easy. I've always loved the second half of the year in comparison to the first half of the year. Always. Especially September, October. They've always historically been our best years. November has also done really well. And I started live testing my strategy. I gave myself 3 months before judging results. Yeah, exactly. And you need to. And that's why Christoph said to me the other day, he was like, oh, have you given up faith or whatever it was? I was like, nope, it's just a strategy. Just a strategy. That's all it is. No winning trades since I started, which is absolutely fine. Sometimes you hop into a strategy and it's just crap. It's just, you just start off and it's just crap. And that's just the way that the dice rolls. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to sit there and go, yep, this is it. Well, how do I get out of this crap area? Well, you trade. Chris, who are you in Discord? Big dog. That's who he is. He's a big dog. Actually, is Chris even he's in our Discord? At least when you start on a couple of wins. Yeah, no, that is true. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Yes, I am. Yes, he's Chris P. All right. Easy. I'm really gonna go because I've got shit to do. I've got to pick up. Oh yeah, I've got so much to do. Okay. Sorry, that's me freaking out a little bit. All right, I'm going. Cheers, Ron. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice. Cheers, Ron. Great as always. No worries. I'm here for it. Yeah, of course you love it, Chris. Of course you love it. Okay, I'm going to speak to you guys later and hide my mustache from the world. Okay, like and subscribe. Exactly right. Okay, see you guys. Bye.